Hello everyone! In today's video tutorial I want to show you my created technique how to start a rectangular overlay mosaic crochet in rounds from center out patterns with unobstructed center. The technique that I created allows you to crochet the blanket with unobstructed design in the center. Let me show you. For today's video tutorial I will be using these two colors. So my background color A will be this light beige, creamish beige color, and my pattern color B will be Bordeaux. This is lightweight yarn and I will be using 4mm crochet hook. You can absolutely use any weight yarn, just use the right size crochet hook. Using our color A, we will start with long tail foundation chain. For this pattern that I showed you in the beginning of this video tutorial, Mosaic Whispers, the long tail foundation chain has to be with multiples of 16 plus 1. Any pattern you work will tell you the multiples. So I will start with 2 multiples of 16, so it's not too long chain for this video tutorial. And I have to tell you also that the length of your long tail foundation chain will be the difference between long and short sides of your rectangular blanket. So for smaller blankets like baby blankets, you can work less pattern repeats, and if you want to crochet a large blanket, I would advise to start with a long tail foundation chain. So let me work only 2 pattern repeats for this video tutorial. So we start with a slip knot and we work long tail foundation chain with multiples of 16 plus 1. What does it mean? It means we work 16, 16, 16 as many times as you want, and then at the end we add only one more stitch. 1, 2, here we are. 2 times 16 plus 1. And after you finish your long tail foundation chain, do not cut the yarn. When working in the rounds, we are not cutting the yarn after every round. We carry through the first corner, and I will show you how to make it nicely. To start round 1, we need to switch our yarn to color B. So you just grab your color B and pull through the loop on your hook. You may secure the ends here so you are more safe. Let's make it more tight so you are not confused here and you don't think that you have here the chain. Chain 1 to start this round, and this chain 1 will not count as a stitch. And now what we have to do, you have to take a good look at your long tail foundation chain and find nice V. We will keep them in front of our blanket, and we will not work into these two loops. We will work the first round into back part of your long tail foundation chain. So just turn a little bit, twist it like this, and you will find here back part. And the back part also has two loops. So when we work on the first side, we work into one loop. And when we will be working opposite side, we will work into another one. So to start this round, we need to crochet one single crochet, chain one single crochet into first stitch of our foundation chain right here, not into the front. This front, both two loops we leave unworked. Here into one front loop of back part of your long tail foundation chain. One single crochet, chain one, and one more single crochet into the same first stitch. Here, especially for the first round, I advise to use stitch markers to mark your corners, chain one. And now, depending how many multiples you worked, you will work 16 single crochet, 16 single crochet, 16 single crochet, and the last you will have only 15. So if you're working a different pattern, not mosaic whispers, another one, and you have different number of multiples, let's say your pattern is multiple of 18, it means you will work 18, 18, 18 single crochet, and the last one you will have only 17. In general, we are working here single crochet all across into one loop only, here into front loop. Always here watch to have these two loops unworked. Here the first round is most difficult one, so you have to be attentive, do not rush, and we are working single crochet all across, working into front loop of back part of your long tail foundation chain. You see, we still have this nice V here in front that we don't touch. And here I'm working only into one loop. I came up with this idea some time ago already, and I have created several patterns using this technique. The first round is not easy, but I think it's really worth it. So work single crochet all across till you have one stitch left. Into this last stitch, we will work two corners and we will have here one stitch on the short side. So we have to work again into one loop only into the back part. Leave these two loops still unworked. One single crochet, chain one more single crochet into the same stitch. So this single crochet is the only one stitch of the short side, chain 1, then we turn to the opposite side, and from here we have this one more loop on the back part. You see, I still have these 2 loops, 3, I do not touch them. You see, here we have still 1 loop, so we will be working now into this 1 loop. Here, 1 more single crochet into the same stitch, the very first one or the last one, whatever you say. Just we are working from opposite side, so we are working already into another loop. Let's place here stitch markers into chain 1, so it's easier for us on the next round. And from opposite side, again we will be working all single crochet across, working into 1 loop of back part of long tail foundation chain, still leaving these 2 loops unworked. And we work 1 single crochet across till we have 1 stitch left. Here I worked single crochet all across and I have only 1 stitch left, so we have to work 1 single crochet into this stitch and chain 1. This will be our 4th corner. And before I close the round, I will place the stitch marker into my last chain 1, so I don't lose it. And to close the round, every round we will be using invisible join into the very first stitch of this round, not chain 1, the first stitch. So we take the hook from the loop, you insert into the top of the first stitch from back to front, grab the loop and pull it through. Then we tighten it up. This is an invisible join and we will be closing like this all rounds. So this is round 1. This is the front side and the back side. Round 2, color A. Drop the color B yarn, grab the color A, our background color. Chain 1, pull the color B yarn so it's tight. Chain 1, again it doesn't count as a stitch, and into the back loop of our first corner chain 1, we will be working our first corner. 1 back loop single crochet, chain 1, and 1 more back loop single crochet into the same stitch. Into back loop only of corner chain 1, And when you work the first stitch, carry the color B from previous round. So the first back loop single crochet of our first corner, drop the color B yarn. We will not be carrying it further. Then you work chain 1 and one more back loop single crochet into the same stitch. So the corners are the same for all patterns. And now, depending which pattern you are working, you have to follow the chart or written instructions. If you are working mosaic whispers, this pattern, the first stitch right after the corner is one front loop double crochet. So on round 2, the front loop double crochet stitches will be worked into long tail foundation chain. The very first stitch of our long tail foundation chain, front loop double crochet, and as you see, we work only into this front loop. When we will be working on opposite side, we will be working into the opposite side of this stitch. And for the pattern mosaic whispers, we have to work 3 back loop single crochet, 1 front loop double crochet all across. So 1, 2, 3, 1 front loop double crochet, again straight down into long tail foundation chain. Always watch, these stitches are aligned. So if you have here 3 back loop single crochet, here in between this front loop double crochet, you also need to have 3 stitches. So just to be sure that you haven't missed any stitch. It depends what pattern you're working. You have to follow the instructions for that pattern. And the very last stitch before the corner, you see here we have the stitch marker into our corner chain 1, and the last stitch will be front loop double crochet. So we work here into the last stitch of our long tail foundation chain. And to start our short side, we will start with corner. Let me remove the stitch marker. The corners always will be 1 back loop single crochet, chain 1, rotate, so you have nice sharp corners, 1 more back loop single crochet into the same chain 1, and for the pattern mosaic whispers, short side, only 1 stitch, front loop double crochet. So also it will go into long tail foundation chain. So short side here, only front loop double crochet, and again we start long side with corner, back loop single crochet, chain 1, rotate, and 1 more back loop single crochet into the same corner chain 1. And as we work the opposite side, this side we will work exactly the same. 1 front loop double crochet, and the pattern repeat till the end of this side of the rectangle. will be 3 back loop single crochet, 1 front loop double crochet. And as you see, it goes exactly into the same stitch, like on opposite side. And here we have 1 loop, and we work into this 1 loop of this long tail foundation chain. And you continue like this, 3 back loop single crochet, 1 front loop double crochet, up to the next corner. After you repeat it long side, now we have to repeat the short one. And again, short side starts with corner, 1 back loop single crochet, chain 1, and 1 more back loop single crochet into corner, chain 1. And for the short side, exactly as we did here, we have only 1 front loop double crochet, which goes into long tail foundation chain. And to close the round, we will use invisible join into the top of our first stitch. And to start the next round, we will switch to our color B, make it tight, and before you start, you chain 1. And then you have to follow instructions for the following rounds. The next round will be round 3 in color B, and you just work as pattern says. So I hope this video tutorial is helpful and it helps you to pass through these first and second rounds and to understand this technique. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.